Hello students, today we'll discuss human heart. Okay, so with me, this is a simple, we can say the aid of the human heart. Before we'll see the actual position in human body about the human heart. See here carefully, these are the two lungs. Okay, so at the center of the lungs, okay, we know that lungs are, yes, it is located in the thoracic cavity, and at the center of these two lungs heart is located. Okay, so heart is where the position in the thoracic cavity. Okay, and below or at the base of the heart it is little inclined, it is a little inclined towards the left side. Okay, and the shape of the heart is, it is somewhat conical, it is somewhat conical in shape. Okay, yes, so the heart means shape of the heart is, it is somewhat conical in shape. Now see here, okay, and suppose when we suppose describe, it is just size of the heart is, it is our just one, that fist. Okay, that is the size of the heart, and the membrane of the heart, yes, it is a double membrane. The membrane of the heart, yes, it is for the protection from the mechanical injury. It is a double membrane, and this membrane it is called as the pericardium membrane. So this pericardium double membrane, it is protected from the mechanical injury. Now see here, mainly our heart, yes, having the that main two chambers, or that is, or we can say that is upper part and the lower part. That upper part, yes, that we called as the auricles or the atriums, and the lower one, yes, it is called as the ventricles. But these two main section also it is divided into the, that is left and right sections. Okay, so that is, suppose here right auricle, that is the upper one, so in front of that, that is left auricles or the atriums, and below that, yes, it is respectively, yes, means below the right atrium the right ventricle is there, and yes, from the left atrium below, that is the left ventricles are there. But these auricle chambers, that we called as the receiving chambers. Okay, so that upper part that we called as the receiving chambers, and this lower part, that is the ventricles, that we called as the discharging chambers. Why it is called as receiving chambers? Because yes, from the left side, and left side, that is from the lungs, oxygenated blood is enters, and from the right side, that is the deoxygenated blood is enter. Okay, so that is the receiving chamber, and ventricles portion it is called as the discharging. Why it is called as discharging? Because yes, that is one, that is left ventricles, yes, it is discharging blood towards the body parts or the body organs, and that right, that ventricles, yes, they discharging, or we can say they releasing blood towards the lungs for the oxygenation. Okay, so these are the main, that is section of the heart, that is the four divided that chambers, that is in place of, means in terms of auricles and the ventricles, or atrium or the ventricles. Okay, now see here I will show some that about the double circulation. See here I draw the diagram, a chart diagram here. So see here, it is about the double circulation. In human beings double circulation is there. Why it is called as double circulation? Because see here, when suppose take example stepwise, when lungs, we know that where the exchange of gases take place, yes, in the right and also the left. Okay, so when that oxygen is released or it is mixed or combined with the blood, so this oxygenated blood, yes, taken with the help of pulmonary vein. Okay, yes, pulmonary vein which is attached to our heart, and yes, it carries the oxygenated blood, and yes, it releasing into the that receiving chamber, that is called as the left atrium. Okay, so left atrium, when it is get contracted, yes, so when it is get contracted, and that time left ventricles are the relaxed one. When it means releasing this from left atrium to the left ventricles, so ventricles now becomes the contracted. Okay, so yes, so ventricles contracted and left atrium get relaxed. Now from the left ventricles, yes, this is the discharging chambers. So through the main vein or that we call as the aorta. Okay, that main vein it is called as the aorta. Yes, so it releasing oxygenated blood towards the body tissue, that cells and also the body organs for their respective metabolic activities. Now after the metabolic activities completion, we know that they using the oxygen and they releasing the carbon dioxide or the deoxygenated blood, that we call as the deoxygenated blood. So from the body organs, yes, so this particular through the main vein or that we call as the vena cava, yes, deoxygenated blood, yes, enters into the again receiving chamber, that is right atrium. Okay, so right atrium will get contracted and it is entry into the right ventricles. Now it becomes contracted, okay, and atrium becomes relaxed. So from the right ventricles, again this deoxygenated blood, yes, it is going towards through pulmonary artery towards the lungs for the oxygenated. But these two, that is oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood, simultaneously enters into the, that is deoxygenated into the right atrium and the left, that is oxygenated blood into the left atrium. It gets simultaneous entry, and also likewise, yes, from the right, that left ventricles and the right ventricle, left ventricles, that respective oxygenated and the deoxygenated blood gets released. So that's why means this particular, that's why it is called as the double circulation for the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood. See here that atrium, sorry, that is the right atrium and the right ventricles, left atrium and the left ventricles. So in their chambers they are separated by the interseptum, that is atrium, or the interseptum, that is the ventricles. So it prevents the mixing of deoxygenated blood and the oxygenated blood in the human heart. So this is a simple description about the double circulation.